Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Divine Masculine. We'll do an energy check for you, and this is just because we are ending a year and we are about to begin another year. So we'll see. We'll see what is happening in your part of the story, Divine Masculine. And we'll do a similar check for a Divine Feminine as well, so that we know the story, and then maybe we'll go dig deeper for more information with a twin flame reading as well, guys. Okay. But right now, it's your energy, and we'll do a tea leaves reading today as well. And that would be actually nice because we'll get to see more information here as we ask our spirit guide, angel ancestors, and my divine source to come into this reading for us today as we move into the next year. And we'll get going from here, guys. Okay, let's see. Divine Masculine of all zodiac signs into this reading. Six of Cups. Boom. You guys are missing each other. 100% here. There is a huge, it's an element of feeling lost, but as well as needing that comfort, needing that emotional comfort more so, right? Being happy. Having that unconditional love from somebody in your life is what you're definitely craving for, is what I'm getting here, guys. You know, the unconditional love. Who doesn't want it? Come on. Let's be very honest, right? If I get it, I'll take it. You get it, you will take it. Who doesn't want it? Because it's not something that comes to us every day. You know, it's very difficult to find unconditional love, something that has no condition attached to the story. You know, it's somebody who is ready to give you, and you're ready to give that love just because there is a deep emotional bonding, a soulmate kind of an energy where you understand each other, right? It's like asking. It's not asking. It's more like, you know, you don't have to ask somebody to understand you. Somebody knows you that well. Somebody feels for you. Somebody cares for you. That is the feeling, right? That is where the entire story of the soulmate energy is. The King of Cups, yeah. You're definitely contemplating on this. You're thinking about this. It's in your mind, right? The Chariot, yeah. It's an emotional victory over the situation where you possibly have had issues, not possibly, you have had issues over this relationship maybe, and that could be because of some fear, doubt, reasoning over your instinct now. You're trying to reason yourself over your instinct and understanding the situation, right? What it is. The Six of Pentacles, the 6 and 6, there is a movement, the transition, Knight of Cups. Yeah, you want to be happy. You want to be loved. You want to feel loved. You want to give love. It's all about emotional situation here at this point in time, in the next couple of days, and you'll feel that energy. You'll feel that pull within yourself, guys, right? Where you would want that energy because you want to be close to that emotion. You want to be close to your soulmate, to somebody who loves you and you love that person. The Seven of Swords, right? Where there has been situation that has gone wrong. And you are trying out or you're planning something. Let's see, we'll clarify it more, guys. We'll clarify as we move. You may be wanting to leave a relationship here that you have been giving too much into, but you have not been receiving anything because of, a kind of a situation where you possibly have not taken responsibility for your action in the situation of give and take, right? So let's see here, guys. We got the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and then one extra card will take the Magician. Okay. Definitely an alchemy, Hanged Man. Okay. So a lot of patience in yourself around this portion in time, because with patience you understand, with patience you learn, with patience you can work your energy well, right? Because if you don't have patience, the enlightenment doesn't seep into you. So you could have paused a lot of things at this point in time because you're processing information, you are being enlightened about situations in life that you have gone through. Some of you could be getting downloads at this point, excuse me, through dreams, through your illusions that you had been skeptical about. You had fear about your situations, you're trying to come out of that situation because something was also a part of the fear situation here. Something that you could not move out of, right? And it was more of in your illusion, your fantasy about that situation. And that is where there is some kind of enlightenment that is cropping up in your life around this portion in time, right? The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands. So some of you guys could be in touch with a mentor, or you could be getting back your energy, your courage, your vision in life, your thinking process, what you are thinking about. With the Seven of Cups, you're definitely contemplating. You're not very clear about some situation that emotionally you have been confused with, which is where there will be a clarity, where you will be able to walk away from that situation, or it could be that you are choosing some kind of an option to stop your divine feminine from walking away, right? And there is a delay, there has been a delay, there has been a procrastination. You have been thinking about this situation because the more you delay, the less time you get to stop her from following her road, her path, her new direction, because she could be taking off in a new direction altogether because of your delay in here, is what I'm getting, right? And this is where you're understanding the situation, divine masculine, then you have delayed taking action on this situation, which is where you are, and that is the delay that has been caused is more because of your fear. You were skeptical, your illusions was haunting your thoughts, right? And this is where you know that you have to do something. You just cannot keep yourself in the situation without doing anything because you have already delayed the situation. So, like I said, the more you delay, the less time you will get in your hand to avoid her, your divine feminine, from moving into a new direction altogether. So you definitely have to take some call in here, guys, right? And that could be the enlightenment that you are coming to terms with in yourself, divine masculine, that you have procrastinated taking a decision or doing something on this issue for a long time. You have been pushing away because you did not know what you have to do. You could not take a decision at that point, so you kept procrastinating, you kept pushing it out, right? But you were at the same time, you were dreaming, you were thinking about it. What can I do? What is that I need to do to stop her? But now you are coming to your realization that, you know, this delay is not helping the situation, guys. You have to do something about the situation. So, in the first part, the Six of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Chariot. So, there is an emotional victory you want to achieve here. And this is where, that unconditional love that I was talking about, you want it, right? You're thinking about it, you're dreaming about it, you're waiting for the time when things will start to move, right? Or where things will move for you. So, which is where you are kind of uh, planning something, the way you have to move, the way you have to work with yourself, with your energy, with your emotion more so. Because if you pull your emotions in the wrong direction, guys, when the thing, when you're ready to work with this energy, and if you pull yourself in a wrong direction again, then the situation will never heal, will never mend, and it will be another disaster again, right? So you are being, this time around, what I'm getting, guys, is that you're understanding your own problem, where you had, you wanted that love, you wanted that soulmate energy, but there was some emotional story attached with that you could not relieve yourself from, or you could not understand how to deal with that energy emotionally, being emotionally intelligent to work yourself in the right direction as well, right? Please talk to me about the Six of Cups. So now you're coming to the point of your understanding that you have to work yourself in the right way. The Lovers, the Courthouse, and bad health, right? So there is a situation in your life with the Lovers card, where you are feeling emotionally disbalanced, and that is where you have learned some lesson with the Courthouse, right? And the bad health. So there has been a failure here, that you have not received your justice because you are feeling unstable in yourself. With the Six of Cups, that was the energy, right? Where you wanted this Lovers, you wanted this reunion, but at the same time, you could not figure things out. And that kind of was more about maybe depression you were going through some kind of an unstable situation, emotionally being depressed. It could be anything, but you know what it is, that you have been thinking about this situation and you're waiting for some kind of information or something that will relieve you from this situation here, guys, and bring back a stability in this relationship with your divine feminine. That's what I'm getting here, right? So you have learned some lesson here with the Six of Cups. You have learned that love is important for you. You can't do without love. You can do, because love brings emotional balance. Love brings emotional harmony. Love brings everything. Money buys you material. I have told this before. Money is important because money has a part of its place in the world, right? As far as your material possessions in life is concerned. But money cannot buy you your emotional health. That's not possible. Money cannot buy you health, right? You can get a nurse, you can get a doctor, but you can get the best treatment, good medicines, everything, but you will not recover because you're emotionally down. And money cannot bring back. It's only love. It's only unconditional love that will bring back your health, which will be your wealth in the long run. So you're coming to terms, you're attaching yourself with that idea, with that understanding that you know you have to work emotionally, right in here. Please talk to me about the King of Cups, because this is your understanding. You are deep in that emotional um, story, right? You're understanding this love is unconditional love. This is not something everybody, anytime, they can just get. No, no, no. Or money just cannot buy that love. That's what I'm trying to say here. Right pathway, yeah. And you are kind of trying to figure out a road towards this new direction in your life. How you can bring back this connection to life once again, because you know that you will suffer if this connection goes out of your hands. If this connection leaves you, then you will, I'm not saying something drastic will happen, but emotionally you will find it very difficult to recover. That's what they're telling me here, right? Please talk to me about the Chariot. So this time around, you are trying to figure out how you can emotionally be victorious in this situation in the right way. Please talk to me about the Chariot. Because you know what? With the Chariot, guys, the way you drive your emotions, right? The way you train your thoughts with regards to your emotion is the result you will get. So if you pull your thoughts in a negative direction with your emotion, you will get the negative result, right? Because you could have pathway, you could have there is an opening that you're looking for, towards a new situation, towards a direction in your life, as to what you can do now to pull yourself in the positive direction emotionally. It's more about love and emotion in here, right? Journey, yeah, see? Journey and the Chariot, yeah. You want to be happy. You want to take on this situation. You want to be happy. But again, the thing is, this time around, you are understanding that if you have to start, right? If you have to pull your emotional victory towards a new direction in your life, the journey that you are going to start, which means there is an end and a beginning to a chapter in your life, then you have to be very emotionally victorious. Because again, you have two horses, right? You can go either in any one of those directions. So if you go in the wrong direction, guys, you will find yourself in that same situation that you had been before, where you have realized that you need this love, or you will, without this situation, it's a learning lesson. Without this love, without this unconditional love, you will not be happy at all, right? So because of that situation, you will have to work yourself emotionally, towards a new direction, changing your thought process, becoming more emotionally intelligent, understanding people with more compassion, right? Understanding people, understanding how to share your love. What are the words you talk? How do you say it? What you say will give you that emotional victory, right? Because words can convey a lot. So if you don't speak in the right way, if you don't emotionally emote, right, then you won't get the result. Then again, you will go in the wrong direction, which will again bring you back in the same place. Please talk to me about the Lover's Courthouse and bad health. So this is a learning lesson with the Six of Cups. It's a learning lesson that you have figured out. Yeah, good luck. horse issue. So they're telling you, good luck. Good luck, you will be able to do it. But you have to work on this story, right? You have to work on the story. And once you can work on the story, all you will get back is your good luck. And that's what they're wishing you here. They're saying, good luck, do it, right? Please talk to me about the pathway. Train yourself emotionally well, be intelligent to understand what you need to say, how you need to say it, what are the words that communication matters, right? Mice in the reverse, right, which is talking about discord among friends and family, where there has been a situation that had suffered, right? There has been a lot of discord, fatigue, illness with this mice, right? Fatigue, stress. So you have to come out of that situation. And if you do that, all you will get back is your good luck. That's waiting to happen for you. And you know that if you can get back this soulmate connection, that will only drag back or bring back all good luck in your life. So please talk to me about the journey, the chariot and the journey. So this is where your understanding is that this time around, as you begin a new situation, a new journey towards the story, you have to be very, very clear about yourself. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. So you could be needing help here with regards to your emotions, helping you to move in the right direction, right? And there is a lending hand. There is people, or there are people, or there is somebody in particular who can offer you that emotional victory. And that could be your divine feminine. That could be your divine feminine, right? So she could be the person waiting to offer you that assistance in order for you to move yourself out of that fatigue and stress that you want to get out of and find a new road in your life, and for which you need assistance, and you will get that assistance. That will again bring back your good luck in your life. Okay, moving on to the next part, guys. 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. So what I'm getting, guys, is that you had avoided taking responsibility for your own action here, right? Like this emotional part. And this is where the depression has been. You have learned your lesson. It's because you have been avoiding this connection. You have been procrastinating your decisions. You have delayed taking action. You have been deceiving yourself too. Not only your divine feminine, but you have been cheating yourself too as far as your emotions are concerned, right? With the Knight of Cups. And that is where you fail to take responsibility for this equal give and take in this relationship is also what I'm getting, but we'll see. Please talk to me about the 6 of Pentacles. So you have been avoiding this because you have been cheating yourself out of this love story, because you had convinced yourself, divine masculine, that either you don't deserve that love or you are scared of your own emotions. It can be anything. And that's where probably you were trying to escape that situation. Right? You were trying to escape your own emotions because you were scared of your own emotions, that you know that if you get into the story, you will have to, be a part of that give and take relationship, right? Please talk to me about the 6 of Pentacles. So you were scared of your own emotions because you thought that, you have to give too much of time, energy, money, maybe for some of you. And that's where you were skeptical about your own emotional decision here, adjudication, right? Yeah, and this is where, things need to be sorted out. And there could be somebody in your life who could be coming over and telling you that it's time for you guys to work together in order to expand the situation, right? Because, like I said, you were skeptical whether I mean, it's that feeling that I'm getting is that you wanted it all, but then you were cheating yourself out of this situation because you were not taking responsibility for this expansion. You were scared about that situation, that you will not be able to handle it, right? Please talk to me about the Knight of Cups. So this time around, there could be somebody in your life, divine masculine, who could be bringing the two of you together, taking a decision, and telling you that it's time for you to act. Yeah, family room in the reverse, right? It's time to get out of this situation. Bring out the secrets. Tell people about this situation. Let people know about it. Don't keep it hidden anymore, right? Don't let it be under hush hush, covered up situation, because if it is required, you have to bring this out in the open and declare it, that you have somebody in your life with whom you need or you want to expand. So for which your emotion had been very, you had enclosed your emotions. You had not let it out. That's what I said. You were cheating yourself because you were scared of some situation or other people in your life or your society or other extended family members or karmic situation. So you were very, keeping yourself enclosed. And that's where you were doing everything wrong. You were doing everything wrong. Yeah, see, thief. There you go. You were doing everything wrong because you were scared to make the situation public, maybe. You know what I mean? So it's time to come out in the open and declare that situation. Maybe it's time to take a call on the Six of Pentacles on what you give and take, even to other people in your life, and how do you do that, right? So it's probably time to take help in the situation as well, so that you can start your journey too. So if you have somebody in your life who can guide you, who can help you, who can bring this out in the open, maybe you should look into that situation for yourself too. Please talk to me about the Seven of Swords. And this is where you were scared, divine masculine. You were scared of telling or asking for help from other people because you did not know if you could bring this out in the open and declare this story openly, right? Yeah, mature woman in the reverse, right? And this is the seed and despair in the reverse, right? This is what you want to get out of because you know that she has suffered, right? Your divine feminine is showing up in here. And you're feeling very bad about the situation that you have done this with her, guys. And you want this out. You want to get out of this situation because you feel you have learned your lesson, that you shouldn't have done this. You should have taken responsibility. You should have worked towards this situation, and instead you covered it up, right? You covered it up because you were scared to declare this situation in order to expand this whole story, right? So you kept shrugging her off, and today you feel completely bad about that situation, that the way you have handled her, or you have handled the situation with her, guys. Please talk to me about the adjudication. So this is where you probably might want help, might be legal help for some of you as well. Yeah, you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. That's what they're saying. So do it, guys. Do it. And if you can do it, it's the diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift if you can openly declare this situation to expand this relationship of equal reciprocity, right? And this will be a gift for her as well. This will be a gift to her as well. Please talk to me about the Knight of Cups and the family room, because this is where you have been scared and you have not been able to open your heart and tell people, right finger, warning you of a problem, either now or in the future. This is where you were scared, right? So they are telling you that if you don't do this now, there will be a warning of a problem, because this problem will get worse or this situation will become worse, either now or going forward. So it's time. It's time. The time is here to declare the situation, because you're feeling extremely bad about your own decision, your own action that you have conducted in this situation here. Please talk to me about the Seven of Swords, the mature woman in the reverse, and despair, because you know that she is matured. You know that she is able to understand your situation, but at the same time, you feel bad. You're feeling extremely bad about the situation, right? Yeah, strong emotions, passion, love, or hate, right? Where you're fired, where, you know, where there is a burst of strong emotion. Sometimes you hate yourself for doing this. Sometimes there is a lot of passionate love that you want to bring back in this situation. And you, at the same time, because there is passionate love with the matured woman, right? There is a passionate love with the matured woman, and this is where you're feeling extremely bad, and there is this fire energy where there is strong emotion, where sometimes you're feeling a lot of love towards her, and sometimes you are hating either her or yourself for having got into this mess. It can be anything, right? Then why did she come into my life? Had she not come into my life, then I wouldn't have had all these complications. It also could be that. But again, they're saying that if you don't take action on this emotional part, on the strong emotion that you're going through, there will be a problem. There will be a problem for you in the future or now, right? So you have to act on this, and this will be, if you can act on this, this will become a precious gift. Then you won't have any problem, because you're going through a lot of strong emotional what's the word I'm looking for? Strong emotional situation, right? That sometimes you feel that hatred, and I'm not blaming you, it is very human, right? Where you might be thinking that, why did this all have to happen with me? And sometimes you feel that strong love for her, that if she had not been a part of your life, or if you had not found her, then you wouldn't have known what love is. So there is this mix of emotion that's going on, and this is more because of the Seven of Swords. This is where you're kind of blaming yourself for doing what you have done with this situation here, right? So that's where that emotion is building up, and that strong emotion is coming up, because you're feeling that pull, where you're feeling that sense of what's the word? You're feeling that sense of kind of jeopardy, right? That you have indulged in, maybe jeopardized yourself because of this situation, but again, you're hating yourself for having done what you did at the same time too. So it's a very difficult energy you're going through, guys. It's a difficult energy. But they're telling you that if you don't take action on this difficult energy now, then it will become a problem for you more so, right? So you have to work on this. And this also could be the divine feminine's energy for you as well, that you're feeling, because you guys are the twins, right? Where sometimes, excuse me, sometimes she hates you for what you did, and sometimes she loves you for who you are to her. So, this situation could be as well for the twins going through this situation at the same time. So that needs to be balanced out. That situation also needs to be balanced out, because until the balance comes back in this relationship, this emotional fire will burn you guys. Burn both of you, not just you. Okay. Now the next part is the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Magician. So right away, there is a lot of alchemy in the process that's happening. Okay. Lot of alchemy that's happening will clarify, which is where, you are trying to relieve yourself, make a movement out of that energy where there has been a lot of upheaval because of the situation with her, right? Where there is a strong emotional fire burning all the time. You want to also relieve yourself, because you're not enjoying it either, right? But again, you're feeling that pressure. There's a lot of pressure, and you want to leave that. You want to leave that. You want to be happy again, right? And that also could be a divine feminine's energy, that she also is not enjoying this this strong emotional part of the story, right? And she also wants to relieve. She wants to be happy. She wants to get away from all that upheaval, chaos, but at the same time, she also wants to relieve herself from all the burdens of this situation as well. So it could be again for both of you. But there is a lot of alchemy in the pipeline here, is what I'm getting with the Magician, right? So you could be getting your tools ready. She could be getting her tools ready. We'll see. Please talk to me about the Tower, right? Or the thought is changing. It also could be communication. Yeah, concern. How you do it. How do you make this movement from that upheaval? What do you have to tell her? Maybe she is very angry because of this situation, because of this strong emotional part of the story that she is also going through. But the warning is that if you don't resolve this issue with her, because she knows that you have deceived her, right? She knows that you have deceived her. You have not taken responsibility towards anything that had involved her, right? And this is where you did not reciprocate. You did not give her the gift as well, right? So this is where this whole situation is kind of very, very, very feisty, right? And this is where she could be very feisty now. And this is your concern, that she is very angry with the tower, and you want to make a move out of that situation. You want to change things for her now, but thing is that you don't know. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it, but you're not. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you know that she's not a happy camper, right? Main male and great fortune. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to be financially independent here. Divine masculine. You want to be financially independent, and this is where your concern is. How do you do it? Right? What do you have to do now? To be financially independent like her. And that is where the Ten of Wands, right? This is because you have still a lot of responsibility and burdens that you want to get rid of, and just leave that with only so much that you want for yourself, basically. The house. Yeah. There is a lot in the place that you're living in. You're carrying a lot of stress, right? You're carrying a lot of stress, and that is concerning you. And because of that situation, right, wherever you're living, guys, you want to free yourself. You want to bring back you want to enjoy your fruit of labor. But the problem over here is what I'm getting is that there is still a lot of burden that you are still carrying. And this is where you're thinking about this situation, because you want some kind of an answer to this, right? And this is where the Magician shows up. Please talk to me about the Magician. You have to sharpen your tools, guys. You have to get your tools ready in order to do your official person, right? In order to bring back your stability, get back your power once again in this situation, because your power, yeah, sudden wealth. You want that money, guys. There is money at stake here. And this is where your concern is, divine masculine. While she is burning in this strong emotional part of the story that you have to relieve her from, but at the same time, your problem over here is your financial independence. Please talk to me about the Tower and the concern. You want to move, right? But I'm not laughing, but the problem is that you don't know how. Woman, yeah, dealing relationships with a woman. Yeah. Now, please talk to me about the woman. This could be your divine feminine, or it could be some other woman in your life. Temptation will test you. Yeah. Okay. Please talk to me about the apple. So somebody could be controlling your money here. Temptation will test you. The forbidden apple, whether you bite into that, December. So you could be feeling very cold and bitter towards this situation here, because December is all about winter, right? Somebody is stopping you and you're tempted to do something. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on, guys. You're tempted to do something, dealings or relationships with a woman, right? And this could be your divine feminine here as well. And you're very tempted to try out something different, maybe with the month of December, where you want to bring back warmth, you know. Please talk to me about December here. You should accept valid criticism. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I got it, guys. Okay, hold on. So your concern is you're dealing with a woman, right? Now, this woman could be either somebody in your life or it also could be your divine feminine. We'll see. Now, I'm getting, because of the following cards, I'm getting this is somebody else in your life, not your divine feminine. This is a woman figure, but it is a different woman figure. It is somebody else, right? With that, you are tempted to bite into the forbidden apple, right? Which could be very hard and brittle, which could not be a soft fruit. So if you do something, right, you know that, okay, let's put it like that. You know that if you try to bite into the apple, the forbidden apple that you are not allowed to, it's a temptation that you want to do it, right? Because but it will be very cold and or you could be feeling very cold, and you want to do something. You're not feeling good. So you're very tempted to do something different here, is what I'm getting, guys. You want, because of the tower, right? You want to shake up something here. And it's forbidden. You shouldn't be doing that, but you're very tempted because you are feeling very cold towards this situation with somebody that you have in your life. But you also know that if you do that, you should be ready to accept valid criticism. So there will be a lot of criticism that will happen if you try to move or shift from a situation that somebody is there as a part of your story, is what I'm getting, guys, right? But you're tempted. You're very tempted because you want warmth. You're feeling cold and brittle or bitter, whatever that situation could be, right? So you want a taste of something new in your life. You're feeling sick. Okay, you're not happy, right? You're not happy. You want to try out. It's forbidden. If you go towards this relationship, it's a forbidden story for you, right? But then you're tempted. You're tempted, but you also know your concern is, how do you tackle this criticism? That's your concern, right? Your concern is there will be a lot of criticism that will come out of the story, a lot of things that you will have to hear, but you should be able to accept the valid criticism. So if people come and tell you that you're doing something out of the ordinary, or you're doing something that you should not be doing, right? And that you have tasted the forbidden apple and you want to taste it, right? Because you want it, right? But at the end of the day, at the same time, you also know that if you do it, you will have to face a lot of criticism. and that you should be prepared to accept that criticism. It also could be that you want to talk to your divine feminine about the whole story. So the moment you bite into the apple, right, she will come up and give you her criticisms. It also could be that. So your concern is, how do you tackle that emotion? How would you tackle that criticism? Because you will have, because there will be a major upheaval. And that's your concern. And that upheaval will be with regards to criticism, right? And that is something that you will have to tackle. So this is where this also could be with somebody in your life who is controlling your money, right? Who is controlling your finances as well, I'm getting. So, which is where if you do something, there will be a lot of criticism, but for which you have to be financially well off in order to take your own road. That's what they're saying here, right? Please talk to me about the Nine of Pentacles, the main male, and the Great Fortune, right? You want a change of your karma or karmic situation here, is what I'm getting. So your concern is that if you let the secret out, right? If you let, this is another card that just fell, I'm going to take it, okay? If you let the secret out, then the whole upheaval will start. And you have to be financially prepared to deal with this situation, because there could be a possibility that you could be losing some money that possibly you had invested in. Heart, right? Great happiness. Yeah, this is in reverse. So they're saying that you want happiness, you have to play your music, right? If you sit quietly and don't play the music or don't do anything, then you won't get back your happiness. That's what they're trying to tell you here, right? And tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. So only when you start playing the harp, or only when you start playing that music, there will be upheaval, there will be criticism, there will be problem, but you will be able to get out of that situation, happiness and well-being. Yeah, celebration, fun, enjoyment, happiness and well-being, but only you have to play that music. You have to. Right? You have to be a part of that story. Otherwise, because the music, if you keep that music silent, where the criticism will happen and you don't want to hear, so you're not playing that tune, then your celebration, fun, happiness, and well-being will not come to you. You will not get everything, divine masculine. You will have to lose something in order to bring back something. So what you're going to lose will be something that you have to get prepared. That could be your criticism, that could be a lot of judgment calls from other people, that could be a monetary part of the story, but you have to listen to the music. If you don't play that music, nothing is going to happen, nothing is going to move. The Ten of Wands and the House, because then you will be in that place shouldering all your duties and responsibilities and doing nothing about the situation, right? Yeah, good advice from a wise person. Yeah, there could be there could be somebody who could be telling you this now, that you need to work on your own power. You need to bring back your own power, because unless you can do that, you will be sitting stuck in that place without playing the music, nothing is going to move. So you have to, like I said, you have to lose something in order to get back something. You can't have the best of both the world. You cannot have the cake and eat the cherry too, right? No, you can't. So, did I say something wrong? Can't have the cake and eat the cherry. Maybe, whatever. Make sense out of it, guys, okay? But yeah, so you have to, it's time to face the music. That's what I was trying to tell you. It's time to face your music, guys. Please talk to me about the magician and the official person. And this is where you have to bring back your power. Get your tools ready. Sharpen yourself. Temporary problems. Yeah. You're thinking about situation that could be very temporary. Pay attention to your finances. Yeah. You could be going through some very temporary problems with your money, right? But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. But you have to face your music, guys. You have to face your music, because if you don't, that criticism will be the music. If you don't face that music or don't face the criticism, you will not be able to work. So temporarily, you could be facing some monetary situation, but pay attention to your finances. Get your tools ready. Sharpen your tools, because you will need to be in power in order to do this. And this could be the advice from a wise person, right? Who knows you, and they want you to be happy. So you have to take that advice, guys. You have to take that advice and work towards your financial independence in order to play the music, right? But until that happens, until you're ready to accept the valid criticism and say, yes, I have done it wrong, own up to your own fault and admit your mistake, right? Have the courage to do that. You could be facing a temporary situation with your finances, but at the same point in time, you have to sharpen your tools in order for the alchemy to begin. So therefore, right? So therefore, the music needs to be played. And you have to own up and say, yes, you have done it wrong. And here you are trying to correct that situation. That is something, that is a message that you have done it wrong and you have to correct that situation. So if you keep postponing that situation, that's what I told you right in the beginning, right? If you keep postponing the situation and she walks out of your life, then you lose her. And this is a story. So somewhere you have to hear the music now. There is no other escape route for you here, guys. That's what they're telling you. So whatever temporary problems you are getting or you are coming in contact with in regards to your finances, there will be advices. There will be advices that will help you to solve that problem. But the main problem or the main situation is in here that you have to resolve. You will have to resolve, you will have to take care of this situation that is very, very important to you. I'll just take one more card. Please talk to me about the owl here. And this could be a spirit, somebody who is connected as your spirit guide. It can be anything, right? It can be anything. Yeah, waiting for news, package or letter. Yeah. There is some information that will be delivered as a part of your good advice. And you have to wait for that, right? So get your tools sharpened with regards to this situation here. That could be very temporary for you. But like I said, your main issue is here. You have to play the music, right? So whatever news or information that will be delivered to you will be good for you, will give you hope, will, it'll be a good advice that you're waiting for, maybe, for some of you. right? You're waiting for that advice as to what you can do in terms of legal story as well here for some of you. So if you are doing anything legal, you will definitely get help over here is what I'm getting. But again, like I said, that temporary problem will be resolved, but you have to work on this important problem here, divine masculine, for this to be resolved as well. Enjoy this reading, guys. Until I see you once again, till then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, Happy New Year, and chill.